WGRD-FM Grand Rapids. 97.9 GRD rocks.
Mostly cloudy and cold. Afternoon snow showers, 36 the high, 28 downtown.
Guys, I had a question for you.
Okay?
Yeah.
Last weekend, on Friday, I took Buddy for a walk, and I headed towards the Walgreens on Alpine and Leonard.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yep.
Buddy is your dog.
Buddy is my dog. You're walking past some, basically blight. It's pretty miserable over there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of bad stuff going on there. It looks like they're trying to redo a bunch of it, though.
I think that area is going to be a nice recovery area.
Well, they just knocked something.
I think
starting.
it will, but it hasn't been gentrified enough yet.
Yeah.
No,
they just knocked something down right across the street
really,
from that Walgreens on the opposite corner. There was something there and they're building something.
So you're walking past warehouse-ish businesses, landscaping places, crappy houses,
bars that have no windows.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Whose responsibility is all of the glass that is all over everything?
Like on the ground, broken?
Yeah. This is a serious question. Maybe it's no one's. Maybe it just stays there forever.
I think the city.
Until my dog gets it all in its paws.
Yeah, it should be, I guess, the business owner, if there were a business functioning there at the time.
Yeah, that would be like snow, right?
It'd be like snow removal in front of your house. Yeah, you're responsible for whatever's in front of your stuff. But
yeah, you can't just leave broken glass.
I don't know.
Out on the side, like you're talking on the sidewalk, right?
On the sidewalk, yeah.
But yeah, it wouldn't kill the city to occasionally throw a street sweeper or something up there. I know it's a sidewalk, but surely they make them for sidewalks. Surely
I saw
the
one.
city has them.
I actually saw one this morning going on the sidewalk at Pearl and Monroe.
Yeah,
the thing is,
I figured there must be.
Yeah, it gets really bad under the underpasses, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, and no surprise.
Because that's where most cocktail parties and galas are.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And there's always going to be some broken eggs when you're making an omelet. Anyway, I didn't know, and I don't even know if it's worth anything or if it's worth... no one walks around like I do, apparently. So I don't even know if I should bother.
I think that's kind of true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is true. Well, maybe people. I mean,
well, that seems like everybody's got kind of their thing. Maybe that's your philanthropy.
You need
Joe. That's your new. You're gonna clean this town up.
Yeah, you can be like that butthole lady, butt lady.
Yeah,
cigarette butt lady.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind being.
Yeah, you can
any
be
kind of butt.
Glass man.
Ooh, that goes right along with my last name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But really, I got so...
Yeah,
it really does.
Yeah.
So annoyed.
I actually never really realized how close that was to ass man.
Yeah. I did, because when I was in the second grade, someone wiped the G off of the front of my name. I was very embarrassed. Had I been older, I would have realized how badass and pimp that was. I'm the ass man.
Yeah.
I am the ass man.
You and
I get
Kramer.
all up in it. Yeah, exactly. Kramer and I.
Your mom.
But at that time, ass was... that was a bit of an insult to me.
Yes, it was.
And then I used to love when they would call me Glassman, mispronounce my name in class, especially as in a new class.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm here. Don't look at that again.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just got sick of picking my dog up so that he didn't walk through glass.
I don't blame you.
Which
I didn't
is
even know
everywhere.
I didn't even know you walked him over there. I thought you carried him around in a backpack.
He outgrew that. Do you know how many times we used it?
Once?
No.
Twice.
I didn't
3
use
times
it.
a lady.
I tried it.
Zero
For that
times?
picture. I really have to. I mean, I want to use it, but I feel like I'm really cramming him in there.
Yeah.
He didn't seem too happy. But how fun is that?
Do you guys...
It would be, but
Come on, buddy. You're having fun.
he's a little big.
Do you guys remember when
he
we
is.
briefly had bike sharing here in Grand Rapids?
Yeah,
yeah.
it sucked.
What did that last, 5 minutes?
5 minutes too long. I actually tried using that service. It ripped me off, and then it was gone.
Yeah. There is some consideration, this from MLive, about car sharing in Grand Rapids.
That's
Car
really
sharing
cool.
companies like Zipcar, GM's Maven, and Car2Go operate in cities across the country.
Yeah.
There
Maven
are
is
some in
great.
Really? Have you used it?
I used it in Denver when we were there last summer. It was awesome.
Better than renting a car?
Better than renting a car.
Cheaper?
More convenient.
It's probably not cheaper, but the convenience makes it worth it.
Okay.
So you just check your app. Let's say you need a ride home, right? Or Joe, you ride a bike this morning and it's snowing. You're like, no thanks. I'll check where a car is, and it'll show you. Oh, there's a car a block away. You just go pick up the car.
Yeah,
and then you leave it at your house.
Your phone ends
You can
up,
leave it at your house?
Yeah, well, if it's in the city limits. If it's within the limits.
Yeah.
With Maven, you have to return it to the place that you picked it up.
Oh, I'm out.
Oh, in Seattle, you don't have to.
No
You just
way.
leave it stranded.
I think they do offer one-way usage too, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Probably just like a rental car, one way, the price goes up.
Yeah, it was considerably more from what I remember. But yeah, it's great. You don't have to stop anywhere. You don't have to pick up keys. You just, as you get within range of the car, the doors unlock because it's connected by Bluetooth to your phone.
But
That's
if
pretty
you-
wild. Well, a couple of companies and the city are doing some preliminary studies about whether or not it would be viable. Apparently, Enterprise Car Share has vehicles available at GVSU.
Yeah, and that's fine. I could see out there, but not around here.
No,
Like,
I can't see that being a big thing. The city just isn't big enough. It's the same reason the bike sharing didn't work. Nothing's that far away.
But they have them already in Ann Arbor and Flint and East Lansing.
Bike sharing, I think,
but East Lansing, that entire campus is so spread out, and then it goes into regular Lansing, and
It's kind of works really well on a college campus because there's so many students who come that don't have a car on campus.
There's also
right,
parking.
exactly, where you can't park a car. In Ann Arbor, same thing. One, it's spread out everywhere, and it's really hard to park a car there. So it does make a little bit more sense. Here, though, obviously they've done more research than I did, but they also researched bikes, and that didn't work out.
The bike share failed, and then they decided to research bike share, if you remember correctly.
Yeah, that was
that's
weird.
right, yeah.
A private business failed, and then the city said, we're going to do a study to see if it'll work. We just had one. It didn't.
How about this? Go to a city that has a good bike share and just copy it. That bike share sucked because of what it was. It was a bad bike share. It sucked.
Like the process didn't work.
Yeah, exactly. DC, on the other hand, was easy. They
have those city bikes?
Yeah, they have a rack of them, and they have them all over the place. And now, again, I don't think that's working here. No one walks around. No one bikes around. The people who bike around have bikes. The people who walk around, walk around.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, cars, on the other hand, people would drive those, but again, it works because you can essentially, or the bike share worked because you could basically drop it off anywhere. I can take the bike from here to here. I wasn't really planning on biking, but hell, why not? I know that I'll just be able to throw this here when I'm done. Here, there's no place to park downtown. Do I just get to park it at a meter and pray somebody picks it up in 2 hours?
I guess.
And if I have to drop it off to the same spot, that would be convenient sometimes, but not always.
Steve, when you did that with Maven, you have to return it filled with gas?
No, there wasn't any requirement for filling it with gas or anything.
So
It's part of the price.
Yeah, but who puts gas in
they
it?
just
I'm
charge
sure
you for
somebody
it.
eventually comes by and does.
Yeah, they probably have trucks that, same with bike shares, like
Oh.
maintenance trucks go around, make sure tires are filled.
And the thing
Wow,
is,
that's pretty
all
sweet.
like with Maven, it's all of the really new GM cars. So I would imagine that they probably can tell all of the diagnostics remotely, so they know if
bet.
it's low on
They
gas.
can. They
Actually,
can. Yeah, I mean, I can.
now that I think about it, we did.
You can tell if your car is
I can
full and empty?
Yeah, I can pull this up. But yeah, it'll tell me the air pressure in my tires. It'll tell me what my oil level is. It'll
need
tell
a
me.
raise.
What about
all
gas?
that. Gas, yeah. It'll tell me what gas.
That one's impressive to me. I don't know why it's more impressive than the others.
I know I always wish I could think about getting gas when I'm not near my car.
I just
Yeah,
remember.
in case you want to remember.
Kind of
yeah.
fruitless.
Is there a notification? That is what
Oh, that's a
I would be
great
intrigued
idea.
by. Hey, remember, your gas is almost empty.
I just remembered we did have to put gas in it, but it was not. We didn't have to pay for it. You pull up to the tank, and there's a gas card that's in the car.
Okay,
You
that's
just
nice.
Swipe the card, and it fills, and you fill the tank.
Wow.
All right, question for around here.
Yeah.
What is a real life situation where we use it?
I wouldn't. If
I
I'm
would-
downtown
I
where
wouldn't.
they would be, I have driven downtown.
Yeah.
unless I ride with someone and I get bored or angry and decide I want to go home early.
Yeah.
And then I would take an Uber or Lyft. Never going to use it.
Car
Right.
services
If I'm downtown, I'm probably if I need a ride, it's because I'm drunk.
Right.
Which means
Uber
I
or
don't
Lyft.
need to get a car.
Well,
I
drive
need to
that.
have somebody drive me somewhere.
Yeah, I think the car share services are better suited for major cities where people live in a downtown atmosphere. They don't have a car.
Where many
but they
days you
need
wouldn't
to-
need one.
Yeah, they need
Yeah.
to go out of town for a couple of hours or for a day.
Yeah.
I don't see it being sustainable here.
Yeah. Doesn't
No.
seem like it.
I think
Yeah.
they should work on. I don't know what they should work on. I'm so different than most people. But to me, working on public transportation that's easy to use, that to me would make more sense than anything. Like where we would have a bus going up and down Michigan, a bus going to up and down Fulton.
I think the key is to get 500,000 more people to move here, and we'd have all this stuff.
I think that's
that
probably
is
what it is.
Probably it.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly.
That's it for today. I'm out of time. I got to read this article entitled "The Unappreciated Genius of Betsy DeVos." You choose what that means.
You do.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Draw your own conclusions.
We judge not on air.
Led Zeppelin, The Ocean. 97.9 GRD.